Alright, welcome to this page of the notes, and I'm actually really excited about this problem and the next problem on the notes. One of the things I'm really going to try to do this year is prepare you guys for the standardized tests that are in your immediate future. You will be taking the SAT or the ACT either this year or the next. And I want to try and help to begin to prepare you for it, since a lot of the test has Algebra 1, Geometry, and some Algebra 2 on it. Now, one of the things about the SAT and the ACT is timing, right? One of the issues a lot of kids run into is the fact that it's time. Generally, they know how to do the math, and if they were given the time they needed, most of you would do very, very well. The problem is, you are on an extremely tight time window. Frequently, kids run out of time. Trust me, when it comes to these standardized tests, seconds matter. Any time you can shave off of solving a problem is time you have at the end to do extra problems or go back and check your work on ones you had to skip because they just look too hard. You want to make sure that you work as quickly as possible, and that's why I've given you this problem. This is a problem off of a previous SAT, and I just want to show you that algebra that we just did will solve this problem for you. But if you work smarter, not harder, you can save yourself a ton of time. Here's what most of you are going to do when you see this problem. You're going to say, hey, 6x minus 12 is equal to 18. No problem. They then want me to find the value of 6x plus 5. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to solve this equation for x. Once I know what x is, I'll plug it in and I'll have my value. Well, let's do that. Up first, I'm going to add the 12 to the other side. That's going to give me 6x is equal to 18 plus 12, which means that 6x is equal to 30. Divide both sides by 6, which means that x is equal to 5. Now that I know what x is, you're going to take that x, you're going to plug it back into the problem. So 6x, which is now going to be, let's write it, 6x plus 5, which is now going to be 6 times 5 plus 5, means I have 30 plus 5, which of course is 35. So according to this way of doing the problem, I'm going to get an answer of 35, answer choice C, and that would be correct. Doing it this way is not wrong. You will get the correct answer, but here's the problem that you have. This takes a lot longer than it actually needs to. There's a much faster way to solve this problem that I'm now going to show you. And remember, those seconds that you save on this problem and the next problem and the problem after that add up to a huge chunk of time when you get to the end of the section, time that you can use to solve other problems or go back and check your work. So let's take a look at the faster way to solve this problem that'll help you to work smarter, not harder. Let me go ahead and erase this. Here's what we're going to do. You have been given 6x minus 12 is equal to 18. They want to know, what is 6x plus 5? You're really close. 6x minus 12. If I can turn this, 6x minus 12, into a 6x plus 5, I have my answer. Well, what do you need to add to 12? What do you need to add to a negative 12 to get a positive 5? Add 17. 6x minus 12 plus 17. a negative 12 plus 17 is a positive 5. That's what I'm looking for. They want to know what is 6x plus 5. There it is. Property of equality says whatever you do to one side, do it to both sides. Hey, guess what? 18 plus 17, 35, cuckoo, cuckoo. You got your answer. There's one more of these on the next page of the notes. Head on over there. I'll meet you there.